can't believe I really have to see this nigga's face right now. Yo, right here in the small box, Welcome back to Single Seater Reactions, only on the Flexing Mind Network. I'm the original Anomaly. Welcome back to the channel. We got a deleted video. Whew. Is Lil Wayne really fried? For real, is he fried? Is he boiled? Is he baked? Is he scrambled? Is he sauteed? Like, what is he? Is he like, stir fried? Like, what is he? Me personally, I think there's something wrong in his head. I think he's another artist that his ego is leading him instead of him himself leading. But like, can you blame Wayne? Look at his track record, his discography. His discography says it all, But I'm not here to talk about it. I'm here to react about it. Look, make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe to the video. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment down below. Do you think Lil Wayne is fried? Or do you think he's boiled? Or baked? Or scrambled? Or sauteed? Or stir-fried? That's probably the same shit. Either way, do y'all think he's like that? Let me know in the comments. And yeah, let's get into this, alright? Man, we got another deleted video. Oh, I really got to see this nigga's face right now. Anyway, let's get into it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Turn you off. Pause. Let's go. Nigga, when I press the space button, you're supposed to play. Anyway.
I think I need to make one thing clear on this channel before we begin. I don't give a what none of y'all think. I'm going to just be honest with you. When y'all get mad at me and say, I'm unsubbing. Okay. Get your salt A up out of here. I don't get it. You can't cancel someone that don't care. When I see men typing that, I feel like you guys got girl hands. You old feminine hands. So am I gonna have to be the kid to say, do I gotta be everybody's enemy again? Am I gonna have to be the stick in the mud? I say that like I don't love this type of energy. Lil Wayne is fried. He's literally the Patrick Star of rap at this point.
That's crazy.
Jealous of this performance?
What? No. Did he really just do that?
Lil Wayne is fried. He's literally the Patrick Star of rap at this point. Hova, jealous of this performance?
What are you doing?
Now.
Okay. See, I already knew Wayne should not be on the Super Bowl stage performing for the halftime show. Because I knew from the performances in the past that it's not hitting no more. I was the one that said, like, yo, a milli is not a milli no more, bro. A milli is something else. It sounds like some drunk roach just trying to rap some shit. It's like literally like karaoke for this guy. Because from what your track was to what you perform it as now, it's literally karaoke. It's weird.
I wouldn't be going so hard on Lil Brain the way I am if it wasn't for his recent temper tantrum over the Super Bowl halftime slot, which was ultimately awarded to Kendrick Lamar.
The healthier person.
His whole team amp him up and allowed these bozos to uplift him and make him feel that this was a way of redeeming his legacy, when in reality, it was a slight to K-Dot and Jay-Z. Nicki Minaj's Coca-Cola rant on Twitter started this whole fiasco, demanding Wayne being the Super Bowl headliner, but she really used this debate to mask her subliminal disses in between on how she felt aimed at Jay-Z, Roc Nation, and Meg Thee Stallion. Nicki Minaj has been going at Roc Nation's neck for years now, and it honestly seemed it got worse when they started supporting her ops. Are we surprised though? Nicki hates on anything.
To be fair, I hate Meg Thee Stallion too, because she's a bold-faced lie. I don't like liars, especially women that lie. Why are you gonna lie to our faces? And it's not even just the fact that they're lying to our faces. They're getting away with this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not cool with that. Because if I was to lie, I can't get away with it. But how come they're allowed to get away with it? Not saying that I should get away with the lies that I say, but like, if I was to lie to your face, immediately I'm struck down. But as soon as she lies to someone else's face, it's like, it's cool. It's alright. It's calm. It's good. Just keep it pushing. No repercussions. Just keep it pushing. I'm not looking for fairness. I'm just looking for something to be equal. Anything to be equal in any sense. Because if you're going to... Now I'm getting into pod territory. I'm just going to end with this. If you're going to be in court and you're going to lie on the stand and there's no repercussions, But when Tory Lanez supposedly lied on the stand, look where he is now. 10 years, jail time. Crazy.
Everyone with the... Wait, can I say on here?
Nope.
I don't know. I'll just say cat. Nicki Minaj hates anything and everything that has a cat. Weird because she truly is one of, if not the best female MC of all
Easy.
time. She is the queen of rap.
Easy. Look at her tour. Her tour says it all. But look at Meg Thee Stallion's tour. That shit ain't do nothing. Look at her album sales. That shit ain't do nothing. What are we talking about?
But she carries herself like a peasant. Meanwhile, you have Birdman edging the shit on, and the edgelord himself, Drake, the sub-queen, posting subliminals throughout this Lil Wayne vs. Kendrick spectacle. By the way, these are the same people who were quiet when Birdman robbed Wayne of millions. The same people who had nothing to say when Birdman stopped the Carter 6 album from ever dropping and allowed his then artist Young Thug to claim the Carter 6 title, which he would then change the album to Barter 6 because of the outrage and back.
He's just saying, okay? He's just saying, not me. I'm not saying shit. I'm listening. I'm reacting. But he's just saying. These are facts. These people were quiet when this shit was going on. Let's continue.
Backlash. These are the same people that didn't bat an eye when Young Thug allegedly shot up Wayne's tour bus with Wayne inside at the time of the shooting. These are the same people who were quiet while we watched the great run of Lil Wayne go.
Look at that face. And look at Kendrick Lamar's face. Is that marketable to white people? Is this coloring book marketable to white people? I just gotta ask. Because his whole face got tattoos on it. His whole body got tattoos on it. A lot of people don't mess with this right here. This image right here. Because this image, like, whoever you pick, this image is supposed to represent the community. This don't represent the community. His discography represents the gangster rap community, but it doesn't represent the community as a whole. This ain't marketable. Sorry. So Jay-Z's choice is justified. From a marketing standpoint, it literally makes sense to choose Kendrick because he is the hottest artist right now. He won the beef. Drake is still running around like a little girl in 6th grade. What are we talking about here? We're wasting our time.
Silent, and his career came to a halt by the hands of Birdman. This is literally the very reason why Wayne's run stopped so suddenly. However, in the midst of all this, Jay-Z was the one who helped Wayne get out of debt and paid $14 million of Wayne's taxes.
There's people like Jay-Z. You know what I mean? He helped me when I was really, really, really down. He don't want me to talk about it, don't want me to tell nobody. Jay don't want me to tell nobody. That man helped me with my tax. These are real friends, y'all. Shout out to my nigga Jay.
I'm shocked that so many people are running with the Jay-Z is hating on Lil Wayne narrative, because Jay-Z has done nothing but show Wayne the utmost love. Jay-Z literally helped this man with his tax debt. I don't know what the actual...
I think the phrase of the year is recency bias. Because I find it incredible how people quickly forget. I actually find it incredible how people quickly forget these things. And you have to blame things like Vine, Instagram, YouTube, all these like different social media apps, because it created the short attention span, and because of the short attention span, recency bias was created. That's so crazy.
Number was, but you know, the USA Today said back in 2018 it was over 14 million in taxes. Jay helped him get out of debt. Jay helped him keep his house. So I don't think that sounds like hate to me on a person. Jay wanted to sign Lil Wayne. You remember that?
Ironically, besides Birdman, these are the same people that did not show up to his lilweezyana show at all. Drake too busy acting like a battered scorned woman on the sideline, mean mugging DeRozan, and Nicki somewhere playing with her nose. Allegedly. Not true whatsoever. I just said that for the dramatic effect of things. Wayne should have read the fucking room. I was always taught as a child to never be someone else's entertainment for drama. For instance, if people are hyping you up to create some sort of beef with someone else, you never thought you had beef to begin with. Usually, they are the ones who are the snakes to your Eve, with Eve being your sanity or your integrity. In other words, don't let them corrupt your mind, gang. These people aren't to help you, but to destroy you. and they benefit off of your chaos that they stir up. Around here, we call those people out up front. Like, nigga, don't pump me up. If you have a problem, you go do it. I'm not for your entertainment. And some take it as complete disrespect to the point where they will call the person out for a fade in itself. The whole performance was a shit show. Wayne looked spaced the fuck out. His people around him are not for him at all. It's so sad to witness a legend deteriorate before our eyes. Someone should have poured that cup out a long fucking time ago. He was in prison for what, like 11 months? That could have been where he changed his life away from the addiction. He's singing off key. He's standing there spaceless. It's so hard to watch. I see a lot of people stating it's because he's 43 years old.
No!
Nigga, Beyonce is 43. Dancing like she has a bill to pay on her last tour. Kanye is 47, dancing with fans in China on the world tour that he's on. And when he was 43, that's when Donda dropped. And he did a free Larry Hoover concert with Drake. Drake is a 39-year-old white woman, only 4 years younger than Wayne. And he just came off of his own world tour. Nicki Minaj is 41 years of age, 2 years younger than Wayne. And she just completed her own tour. But by the way she's been acting lately, her brain might not be too far off. Allegedly, that is. Allegedly. All that's fake. She doesn't do nothing of the such. We're just saying allegedly. This is all for jokes. J. Cole is 40 years old riding a bike somewhere. He's 3 years younger than Lil Wayne. When Jay-Z was 43 years old, the same age as Wayne, he released the 444 album and went on a world tour himself. And Future is 40 years old. 3 years younger than Wayne. So this isn't what 43 looks like. This isn't what 43 moves like.
This is what Wayne looks like.
At all. It's a grown-ass man. It's not a young man. It's not an old man. It's just a man. I mean, I guess it's a middle-aged man. I don't know. Either way, he looks awful, and he looks like he's deteriorating. All this outrage for Wayne to perform when he needs a teleprompter to
No!
words, but kept...
Are you No! Are you serious? Are you serious? This nigga needs a teleprompter? You gotta be kidding me. This nigga really needs a teleprompter for his tracks? It's one thing to forget your shit, but to get booked with a teleprompter to remember your lyrics, knowing that you're gonna mumble most of shit, is diabolical work, and people paid for this? Is this a speech? Is this like poetry slam, my nigga? What are you doing? You are Lil Wayne. You're supposed... First of all, how come no one really talked about this? Like, it's like, no, you have no excuse to forget your lyrics. You have no excuse. You don't have that many songs. Let's keep it a band. You do not care for your own craft. When you look at Chris Brown now, when he forgets his lyrics because he has so many songs that he can't even keep track of all of them. Keep in mind all his features. So it makes sense for him to have those lyrics. But let's keep it a band. When Chris goes on tour, he makes sure to remember that shit. Now, there's times when he hasn't, like he's refined his craft. He's like, why am I forgetting these lyrics on stage? Why don't I choose the songs where I remember the lyrics and just keep it pushing? And that's what he's been doing. Even when the fans decide what songs for him to perform by choosing through vote, whatever song's chosen, he remember the lyrics, no? I'm just saying. The two that we're comparing right now, we're comparing in terms of lyrics and songs. You have Wayne on this side, you have Chris Brown on this side. For Lil Wayne, you have no excuse. You just don't care for rap. And he's already stated this before. Chris has an excuse because he cares so much about his craft that he's trying to make sure that he not only touches all genres, but he touches all hearts with his music, right? So it's for Chris, it's completely fair. On top of that, the man's dancing with his choreographers. He's engaging with the crowd. He's making sure his voice is on par with the song. All that. There's an excuse there. For Wayne, there's no excuse, man. Put that lean down. Put that spliff down. You gotta focus on getting your raps across to your fans, to let your fans really think and believe that you should be on a Super Bowl stage, not have a teleprompter. That is embarrassing.
Missing the beat? Y'all can't be serious. Because
wait, he missed the beat too?
Outrage for Wayne to perform when he needs a teleprompter to even recite words, but kept missing the beat.
That's crazy.
Serious. because you wanted to be the first solo rap headliner for your city. I don't want to hear you guys say it's because he has so many verses and how he doesn't write them down and how he can't possibly remember half the songs. That's just stupid. Then don't perform then. If you're not going to practice and gear up, then why perform? Neither Jay-Z and Kanye and so many other greats of hip-hop has yet to grace the Super Bowl stage themselves. And they're some of the most impactful and influential artists of all time. And they would never slight their peers of gracing that stage. That's some for real female dog energy. Some Garfield type shit. Or should I just say, that's some bitch and pussy shit. And on the gang, Kendrick better not pull this nigga Wayne on stage with him either. Forget all that righteous, holier than thou, Kendrick. Come with the straight boogeyman aura in New Orleans, gang.
I know it would never happen, but my dream is just to see, if Kendrick is on stage, my dream is to see Chris Brown there too. I know it's not going to happen, don't worry. But man, we've been needing Chris Brown on that damn Super Bowl stage. Let's keep it a band. Usher did his thing, but we all know what Chris Brown can do. You know what I'm saying? Remember, Kendrick and Chris Brown has a song together called Autumn Leaves. It's possible. I'm not saying it's there. It's possible. But yeah. It's a dream. I know it's not going to come to fruition, but a nigga can dream. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back into it.
Especially after all this shade. Them dudes probably wouldn't even take Kendrick's offer anyways. They're all so damn prideful and egotistical. Look at how these motherfuckers try to dim this man's light during his announcement. Jealousy and crab in the barrel mentality. Leave them under the shade they created, gang. Hey, I'm serious. I'm gonna be real pissed the fuck off at Kendrick if he somehow shows these niggas love. And shut the fuck up, K-Dot stands. No one's talking to you. Go to your shrine and pray to Kendrick.
That's crazy.
Go preach to a motherfucker that cares. This is my take, my opinion. This is how I feel. I had some nigga the other day come on here talking about, you lost all credibility with me. Credibility with what exactly? I started my whole channel off of talking shit about Meek and Diddy banging each other, then Drake, and then a racist white YouTuber, and then I vented about how I was sick of J. Cole, and then again I had to get on Drake's line. When the fuck did you feel that anything I ever said was credible? This is YouTube, gang. Go touch some grass.
Crazy.
My bad, I'm eating candy. I told
Crazy.
you guys I was gonna be at Kendrick Stan's neck. I ain't letting up. Go ahead and say I'm balling. I don't care.
My nigga, what do you...
As for a millennial, this Hot Boy reunion...
You see that man right there? You see that third man right there? That boy with his teeth smiling and everything? Juvenile right there? He's the best one out of the Hot Boys right now. I'm gonna tell you that much. Come on, man. Take your health seriously, y'all. We're losing our greats because we're not taking care of our health. Take care of yourself. It's okay to take care of yourself. It's cool to take care of yourself so you don't end up like this. There's something wrong with Wayne. For real. And no one's paying attention to that.
And for real was something special to see. It should have happened 15 years ago, though, when it would have been more appreciated.
And we can hear him rap.
Last crowd. This isn't moving them because they're not a part of this legacy. But see, when people are on their high horse, they don't think to do reunions like this until they're humbled and not the it factor anymore. I feel the crowd would have been at an uproar if this was for a generation that still cared. We're all grown now and paying bills, irritated that we have to deal with a coworker or going to a parent-teacher conference meeting. But if this happened 15 years ago, that whole arena would have been turned the fuck up. I can't remember though, was BG out 15 years ago? Was Turk released? You guys let me know in the comments. A lot of nostalgic moments on this stage that for real hit home for me. I just wish it wasn't centered around throwing shade towards K-Dot. And I'm not trying to be the savior for K-Dot. I just call it how I see it. Hate is hate. Lame is lame. I wish all this came from a natural place. Giving Wayne his flowers because he got the Super Bowl ripped from his hands is corny and cringe as hell.
That moment I said to myself, I want to be on stage for the Super Bowl one day in front of my mom. And I worked my ass off to get that fucking position, and it was ripped away from me. But this motherfucking moment right here, They can't take that, man. They can't take that, bro.
And come on, gang. Nothing can be ripped from you if it was never yours to begin with. The Super Bowl never...
I was literally just about to say that. I was just going to let him speak. But, bro, no one said you were going to get the Super Bowl performance. You get picked. It's like the Power Rangers. Zordon comes to you, my nigga. You don't go to Zordon. You don't even know where Zordon is. So how the hell you gonna get your shit ripped away from you, bruh? That makes no sense. Just take what you got, appreciate what you have, and keep it pushing. Because you might have worked your ass off at one point, but there was a big gap period when you stopped. Because you fell out of the love of rap. Kendrick has never fell out of the love of rap at all. In fact, he dedicated an album through the eyes of therapy to help us because he cares so much. He cares about the people. A lot of rap artists today just care about the rap. Kendrick cares about the rap and the audience. That's what makes Kendrick great. That's why K-Dot is a lot of people's number one. But we're scared to admit it. And I don't understand why. I don't understand why. But let's finish out this video.
Worked this way in the past. Why would it work this way now? Jay-Z signed on to host the Super Bowl halftime show back in 2019 to bridge the gap with black entertainers and the NFL lack of diversity. A lot of the people weren't for this. A lot of people were actually very angry about Jay-Z signing with the NFL, calling him a sellout. So no one wanted the halftime slot. No one showed interest in the halftime slot. With Shakira and J-Lo, then The Weeknd, then Dr. Dre, and then Rihanna, and then Usher, you could tell by these lineups, rap artists weren't in line or at Jay's door to perform. But when he gives it to Kendrick, it's now a problem. Make that make sense.
Real talk. It really doesn't make sense at all, you know? It's like, why do you speak up now when you could have spoke up before? It makes you a hypocrite. You know? That's an issue within rap. We speak all this shit about how rap is great, but we don't back ourselves up we don't back ourselves up when it comes to like us defending rap. In fact, we criticize rap more than we defend it. When you really think about it. Spread out through all the spaces, we talk bad about rap more than we actually care for rappers or rap in general. That's a problem all by itself. But we continue to fall down the same path, to fall down the same line of what we're going down, and it doesn't make sense. Look, I can make a whole podcast episode out of this by myself, just speaking to this damn microphone. But I want to know what you guys think, okay? Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this video. Is Lil Wayne fried for real? Let me know. Anyway, this is Single Seater Reactions, only on the Flexing My Network. Take care, be well, be safe, stay true, be you, live long. Peace. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga really does look like a cockroach now. That's crazy.